Hi, yogis. The class is about to follow was inspired by lida-Klein, who I follow on Yoga Glo, and he taught this amazing one-footed class. And so much of what you're going to see here is something that I learned from him. I have no problem saying that. He's an amazing teacher. I'm not near as good as he is. But I do enjoy learning from him and taking his classes. So I hope you enjoy. All right. And Sophie hopes you enjoy it too. Bye bye. We're all going to start laying down on our backs. Everybody go ahead and put, laying on your backs, go ahead and put your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your heart. Exhale everything out. And then let's take a deep inhale in, filling up from the belly to the middle of the chest, to the upper chest, all the way up to the top. Hold at the top for 3, for 2, 1, and exhale. All right, inhaling in, filling up from the belly to the middle of the chest, to the upper chest, all the way up to the top. Hold at the top for 3, for 2, 1, and exhale. All right, one more deep inhale in, filling up from the belly to the middle of the chest, to the upper chest, all the way up to the top. Hold at the top for 3, 2, 1, and exhale. All right, then let's go ahead and release your hands. Let's bring our right knee into our chest. Give it a squeeze. Okay. If your back is bothering you at all or you're feeling a little tightness in the hamstrings, you can bend your left knee and put it on the ground. Otherwise, keep that left leg long, pulling that right knee in. Engage your low belly, lengthen your tailbone towards your left heel, and then go ahead and flex that left foot, pulling the left toes towards the shin, powering up that leg as if you were standing on that left leg, just one-footed standing on that leg. All right. Bring your chest up off of the ground. Look at that left foot. Extend your arms towards the left foot, right? Looking down, and then take that right leg straight up towards the sky. Even if you need a micro bend, that's fine. So your legs are in an L pose. Low belly's engaged, right? As if you're standing on that left leg. Take your hands, grab them behind the right hamstring, pulling that right hamstring in towards you. Some of you can go up towards the calf. Some of you may be able to grab the foot. It's early. I'm not grabbing my foot yet. It's early. Low belly's engaged. Power up that left leg. Left leg is lifted and flexed, but if you need to sit it on the ground, you can. Holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Bring the right knee into the chest. Bring the left knee underneath the right. Rock around on that back. Okay, keep that left knee in. Let's extend the right leg. The right knee and put it on the ground. Do so. All right, just find what works for you today. Low belly's engaged. Pulling that left knee in. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Let's lift our chest up off the ground. We're still grabbing that left leg. You're looking down at that right foot. Flex that right foot. Bring the right toes towards the right quad and right knee. Lift that right leg off the ground if you can, like you're standing on the leg, right? You're standing, you're powering it up. You're standing there. You're holding. If your neck is bothering you, you can look up. I don't want you to hold it. Engage your low belly. Then see if you can flex the left foot, extend it towards the sky, and grasp behind that left hamstring. Holding here. Low belly's engaged. Some of you may be able to go up higher on the left leg. Some of you can grab the foot. I am not there yet today. I'm just doing a little bit of active stretching, but not overstretching, right? Like I'm standing on that right leg, right? Flexing that foot, holding here, breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Bring your knees to your chest. Tell your belly and your body it's okay. Woo. And then let's make our way. Rocking up and back. Low bellies engaged. Rock up. All the way up. Cross your ankles. Plant your hands. Step back into downward facing dog. All right. It's your first down dog of the day, probably for most of you. So go ahead and wiggle it out, right? Pedal out your feet, everything you need to do. Wiggle your tailbone. Shoulder blades down the back. Low bellies engaged, holding here. Inhaling and exhaling. All right. Coming into a high plank. Gaze is slightly forward. If you need to put your knees on the ground, that's fine. Otherwise, stay in high plank. Plant the left toes, lift the right foot up just a couple of inches off the ground. Holding here, one-footed high plank for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right foot down, left foot up a couple of inches. One-footed high plank for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stepping down, hips up and back, downward facing dog. All right, let's come up onto our tippy toes and walk your feet up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. And find a rag doll. Just enjoy yourself at the top of the mat. Shake it out, shake your head, yes and no. Put a little bend in your knees. Slowly come up to stand. Maybe you inhale your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands over heart center. Find at the front of the mat, toes touching, heels slightly separated. Lengthen your tailbone towards the ground, hands over heart center. Let's bow our head. If you have an intention you would like to set for this practice, let's do so now. Since we're working on one-footed stuff today, I like to think about it as balance. So finding balance in our practice, balance on our feet, and maybe it's finding balance in our life during a very chaotic time right now. All right, we're going to do 3 sun salutations, and then we'll just keep moving. So let's bring our hands down by our side. We'll inhale all the way up to the sky. Exhale all the way down to the mat. Inhale your heart forward with the flat back. Exhale, plant your hands. Let's step back for the first one. Lower chaturanga all the way to your belly. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, flip your toes, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, look forward. Step or hop up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Inhale your heart forward with the flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands over heart center and down by your side. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale your heart forward with the flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Holding here in your downward dog for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, look forward, step or hop up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Inhale your heart forward with the flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands over heart center and down by your side. If you want to throw in your handstands, many of you are advanced practitioners, feel free to do so. I'll cue some of that, or just continue with your regular flow. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale your heart forward with the flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step hop. Some of you may be ready to handstand back. Coming into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips up and back. Down. For 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, look forward, step or hop up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Inhale your heart forward with the flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands over heart center and down by your side. Now, we're going to do one regular sun B, and then we're going to add some variety just to get ourselves all ready and warmed up before we continue into our one-footed practice. All right. So, sun B's, we start with chair pose. Bend your knees, drop your hips. Inhale into a chair pose. Exhale, straighten your legs and fold. Inhale your heart forward with the flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step hop or handstand back into your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up to the sky in a three-legged dog. Exhale, step it all the way through between your hands. Back left heel to the mat. Inhale up, warrior one, all on the inhale. Exhale, hands come down, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step it all the way through. Let's come up, warrior one, left side. On the inhale, exhale all the way down. Step back, you can handstand back. We're going to do a flow. We're all meeting back in downward facing dog. Know that you can skip your downward facing dog at any time if you need to, right? You can, I'm not downward facing dog. You can skip your chaturanga, up dog, down dog, and always meet back in downward facing dog if that's where you are. No worries. All right. Let your mind settle. Let your breath settle. Holding in your downward facing dog for 3, for 2, and 1. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, look forward. Step or hop up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Inhale your heart forward with the flat back. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees, drop your hips. Inhale into a chair pose. Exhale, stand, hands over heart center, and hands down by your side. All right, we're going to mix up our warrior ones a little bit. So let's bend our warrior ones, our sun B's. Boy, I'm having a tough time today. Okay, bend your knees, drop your hips. Inhale into a chair pose. We're going to hold our chair for 5 breaths. Some of you can plant your hands and come up into a crow pose. Either is fine. If you're in your crow pose, engage your low belly, look forward, heels and toes together for 5. Otherwise, just stay in chair. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant your feet. Let's come back into chair pose. Take a deep inhale in your chair. Exhale, straighten your legs and fold. Inhale your heart forward with the flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step hop or handstand back and do your flow. We're all going to be in downward facing dog. All right. Inhale your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step it all the way through between your hands and the back left heel to the mat. Inhale up, warrior one. Holding your warrior one. Exhale, bring your hands behind your back. All right, we're not going to humble yet. We're going to stretch our hands down the inside of the left leg, right? And stretch our chest, open it up towards the sky. Drop your head back, engage your low belly, tuck your tailbone. We want to open up our shoulders here. Just opening up. Holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2. Now we're taking this Nahal warrior. Fold forward to the inside of the right leg. Firm the right hip back towards the left heel. Drop the head. Hands up towards the sky. For 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Come all the way up. Full warrior one. Exhale, hands come down, come to stand on the right leg, standing split. One legged here, right? Some of you may want to do 5 handstand hops or just hold. Standing splits for 5, one-legged, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wherever you are, step that left foot back, plant the hand, step the right foot back to meet the left in a high plank. Take a deep inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step it all the way through between your hands, send the back right heel to the mat. Inhale up, warrior 1. Exhale, hands come behind the back, opposite thumb on top this time. Inhale your chest up and take those hands down the inside of the right side of the leg, right? Hold in here, open the chest. Maybe you drop your head back, engage your low belly. For 4, 3, 2, take a deep inhale, exhale, fold forward to the inside of the left leg. Take the arms up towards the sky, drop your head, firm that left hip under the body towards the right heel. I want you to feel this in the shoulders and the left hip. For 5, for 4, humble warrior, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale all the way up into full warrior 1. Exhale, hands come down to frame the left foot. Standing splits on the left leg, lift the right leg up. Holding here for 5 breaths. Maybe some of you plant your hands. Maybe you come up into a handstand and you feel good about it or not. It's up to you. Holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can step or hop back and do your flow, all meaning back and downward facing dog. Whatever feels good. Holding your downward facing dog. For 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, look forward, step or hop up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Inhale your heart forward with a flat back. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees, drop your hips. Inhale into a chair pose. Exhale, stand. Hands over heart center. Hands down by your side. All right. Let's stretch out our hamstrings and wrist relief. Put your hands on your hips. Take your feet approximately hip width or a little wider apart. Inhale your chest up. Engage your low belly and your pelvic floor. Exhale and fold. Release your hands. Grab your big toes with your middle finger and your trigger finger. Inhale your chest up. Exhale, pull your upper body down as you send your hips up. Elbows out, drop your head. Shoulder blades are moving towards your tailbone. Up, so you're spacing your head and neck. Majority of the weight is in the balls of your feet. For 5, squeeze your back and your chest. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale your chest up. Exhale, stand on your hands. Take both of your hands. Put them all the way under your feet. Padahastasana. Your toes should be touching your wrists. Take a deep inhale. Exhale and fold. Holding here. Power up your legs. It's the same pose, but you're standing on your hands instead of grabbing your toes. Drop your head. Low bellies engaged. For 5, for 4, 3, 2. A flat back. Exhale, release your fingertips to the ground. Put your hands on your hips. With the flat back, come all the way up to stand. All right, find Tadasana or Samasthiti at the front of the mat. Bend your knees, drop your hips. Inhale into a chair pose. Exhale, straighten your legs and fold. We're making it back to downward facing dog. Inhale your heart forward with the flat back. You can step, hop, handstands back. Do a flow, whatever you feel like. We're all going to make our way back in downward facing dog. All right. Inhale your right leg up to the sky. Once you're in your down dog in a 3-legged dog, exhale, step it all the way through between your hands. Let's come up. Warrior 2. Left arm back, right arm forward. This is our external today. We're not going to do a whole lot more externals, but we've done some chest opening, holding here in warrior two. Inhaling and exhaling. All right. Let's reverse. Left hand down, right arm up, or left arm wraps around. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, find side angle pose. So for those that are new, right elbow on right quad, left arm up and over. Some of you can go deeper. Some of you may be ready to find a bind. We did a little shoulder opening, so you may be fine. If you're not warm enough, don't do it. If you find a bind, lean back, holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, come back up, warrior two. Straighten the right leg, reverse triangle. Right arm up, left arm down. Come back up, lean forward, find your triangle pose. Holding in your triangle pose. Holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to find an advanced half moon. So you're going to step up into half moon pose. Use your chair if you need it for balance. Lift that left leg up off of the ground. All right? Look down for balance. What I want us to try today is take this right arm and bring it forwards, right? So that literally the right arm is going in the opposite direction of the left leg. You look like a pinwheel. That's what you should look like. If you can, for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your right fingertips down, point the left toe. Come back into triangle pose. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, bend the knee. Come back up, warrior two. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, spin your hands down to frame the right foot. Standing splits on the right leg. Hold your standing splits for 5 breaths or plank. And if you don't want to do either of that, go ahead and go back to downward facing dog because we're all going to meet in downward facing dog. You've got options. All right, we'll move them into some other one-footed stuff in just a bit. All right, hopefully we're all in downward facing dog now. Everybody make your way there if you're not. Inhale your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step it all the way through between your hands. Let's come up, warrior two. Left arm forward, right arm back. Holding here, set in your warrior two. Shoulders are stacked. Inhaling and exhaling. Grateful that you're standing up on your feet. Whew. All right, let's inhale, reverse. Right hand down to wraps, left arm up. Exhale, side angle pose, your version, right? So left forearm and left knee is perfectly acceptable. You can go deeper. Some of you can find a bind. Whatever you want to do. It's an advanced option, so I'm going to do the bind. All right, open your chest up towards the sky if you have the bind. Look up if you can. For 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, come back up, warrior two. Straighten that left leg, reverse triangle. Left arm up, right arm down. Take a deep inhale. Then exhale, come back up. Find your triangle pose. Left hand down, right arm up, triangle. Holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, look down if you're ready. Half moon pose. Use a chair if you need to, otherwise come into your half cut moon. Right leg is up, right? This is our advanced option. Lift your left hand up. See if you can bring your left hand forward, right towards the front of the mat. You look like a pinwheel. For 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Point those right toes, left hand down. Come back to triangle pose. Bend in the left knee. Come back to warrior two. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, spin your hands down to frame the left foot. Come to standing splits on the left foot. Hold here for 5 breaths. Some of you may be ready to do 5 handstands hops off the left leg. If you can, hold in your handstand hops for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1, and then let's step back. Do your flow. Whatever works. And downward facing dog. Good job. Downward facing dog. All right. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, look forward, step or hop up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Inhale your heart forward with a flat back. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees, drop your hips. Inhale into a chair pose. Exhale, stand. Hands over heart center. Hands down by your side. All right, we're gonna keep on moving into a lot of one-footed stuff. Okay, so you're gonna bend your knees, drop your hips. You're gonna inhale into a chair pose. You're gonna bring all of the weight into the right foot. You're gonna flex the left foot, and you're gonna lift the left foot off of the ground, right? So this is one-footed chair. If your hands up is too much, you can bring your hands over your heart center. Keep that squat. Use your chair if you need it, right? I mean that extra chair that you have if you need it for balance. All right, squatting on that right leg, left knee is up. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, find a bent knee warrior 3. So keep that right knee bent. Take the left leg back, straight back. The right leg is bent. Your hands can be forward. I have them over my heart center. Put them over your heart center. Holding here. Bent knee warrior 3, balancing on that right leg. Step, point those left toes. Step that left foot back. Come up, crescent pose. Shoulder blades down the back. Power up. Engage your low belly, send your tailbone down towards the ground. If your shoulders get tired, put them on your hips. Otherwise, up. Pinky spinning in, holding here. Inhaling and exhaling. All right, take a deep inhale. Exhale, hands come down. You can step hop or handstand back. Do your flow. We're all doing downward facing dog, so I'm just going to step back and go into downward facing dog, and I'm going to wait for all of you to meet me there, right? So just because you can do it doesn't mean you should. Sometimes you just need a break. Let's all meet back in downward facing dog. Whew. All right, in downward facing dog, we have to make our way back up to chair. So take a deep inhale, exhale, look forward, step or hop up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Inhale your heart forward with the flat back. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees, drop your hips. Inhale into a chair pose. You can bring your hands over heart center or keep them up. Bring the weight into the left foot. Flex the right foot, lift the right knee off the ground. All right, so we're in chair pose. Chair, holding here. Low belly's engaged. All right, a lot of work on the body. You have an extra chair off to the side if you need it for balance. Take a deep inhale and exhale, or as Bill says, we'll just fall. We don't need it. That's fine too. Just be careful if you fall. Falling is a part of yoga. It's perfectly acceptable. Just don't hurt yourself. Let's take our way into bent knee warrior 3. You're going to take that right leg back. Your left knee is bent. All right, bent knee warrior 3. It's a lot. Holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step those right toes back, point them and come up into your crescent pose. And be thankful you're in crescent, right? Be thankful you have 2 feet on the ground. Engage your low belly, lengthen your tailbone, power up your right leg. Stretch out that right hip flexor. Holding here. Inhaling and exhaling. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down. Step hop. Handstands back. We're going to do our flow. All meeting back in downward facing dog. Everybody's going to meet in downward facing dog. All right. From your downward facing dog, take a deep inhale. Exhale, look forward. Step or hop up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Inhale your heart forward with the flat back. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees, drop your hips. Inhale into a chair pose. Exhale, stand. Hands over heart center, hands down by your side. All right. So, I want all of us, we're gonna come back into a chair pose, but I want your feet hip width apart, outside of your feet parallel to the mat. A lot of times our toes are together, heels touching. All right. Keep your chair handy. If you need it, you may need it here. I'm turning to face you all, but you should be facing the front of your mat, by the way, all right? All right, so let's come down into a chair pose. We're coming down into a chair pose. All right, what I would like for us to do is start to come down all the way down into a squat with our knees facing forward and bring your fingertips down, all right? So this is what it looks like from the side. If you have to come up on your toe, the balls of your feet, that's fine. Some of that's just like Achilles and calf flexibility, that's fine, right? All right, so your knees are together, not knees are together, but your knees are facing forward. I'm gonna mirror you guys. I want you to bring all the weight into your right foot and see if you can lift your left foot off the ground. If you need to bring your fingertips down, do it, or grab your chair. And if you have bad knees, do it from a higher position, all right? It's fine. Lift it up, and then bring that left foot on the ground. Lean over onto the left foot. See if you can lift the right foot off of the ground, right? See, so we're deep in our squat. Lift that right foot off, holding here. Come down. Take a breather. See if you can do it again on each side. Lean over to the right. Lift the left foot off. Holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Come down onto the left. Lift the right foot up. For 3, 2, and 1, and come down. All right, plant your fingertips, parallel your feet. They should be parallel, straighten your legs, and just fold. Straighten your legs and fold, just to give yourself a break. All right. All right. We're gonna come back down again. All right, let's come into our chair pose with our feet hip width apart. I've moved to the side so you can see me. So we're coming into our chair pose. Use your side chair if you need it. Let's come all the way down into a squat if you can. All right, now you're gonna bring all the weight into your right foot, and I want you to see if you can extend your left leg. If you need to put your left leg on the ground or your fingertips on the ground or a block, that's fine. This is a pistol. All right, so we're balancing on our right foot. Use what you need, engage your low belly. We're gonna power up our right leg. We're gonna step our left leg back into a crescent. So power up your right leg, step the left foot back. Crescent pose. Yes, woohoo, that's a lot. Power up those legs. Everybody make your way into crescent pose. Holding here in your crescent. However you get there. Take a deep inhale in your crescent pose. Exhale, hands come down. You can handstand back or step back. We're gonna do our flow or skip it. We're all gonna be back in downward facing dog. So make your way, however you want, in downward facing dog. Holding in downward facing dog for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, look forward, step or hop up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Inhale your heart forward with the flat back. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees, drop your hips. Inhale into a chair pose. We're gonna go right. Not hip width apart. Make them hip width apart. Come all the way down, right? Now, this time, hold on. I think my internet's a little flaky. Hold on, so we're coming all the way down. All right, we're not gonna do the right or left side because we've done that. You're gonna bring all the weight into your left foot. You're gonna extend the right leg. Use your chair, use your blocks, your fingertips. If your knees hurt, do it a higher version of this. You don't have to come all the way down. Holding here, inhaling and exhaling. Engage your low belly. Holding, take a deep inhale, and exhale. Press into the left foot. Step the right leg back. Come up, crescent pose. Power up those legs. worked, and that right front hip flexor. Holding here, inhaling and exhaling. All right, and then take a deep inhale, exhale, hands come down, step hop, handstand back, or just make your way into downward facing dog. Whatever works for you, just make your way into downward facing dog. All right. From your downward facing dog, we're gonna make our way through to sit on our butt into boat pose, okay? So some of you can jump through the boat, some of you just need to step up, step through your hands, and come to seated. For those of you who are jumping, you look forward between your hands, you engage your low belly, you hop up, maybe you cross your ankles, come through to sit, boat pose. Your legs can be straight, your legs can be bent, your low belly is engaged, your chest is up. All right, holding here. All right, straight legs or bent. Let's do straight where you can for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now grasp your legs and come to lay down on your back in a ball. We're laying on our back in a ball. All right, we're gonna rock up on our feet a couple of times. So what this looks like is you engage your low belly. So we're gonna start rocking forwards and backwards, right? So maybe you rock up onto your feet and then you rock back. You rock up, keep your feet about hip width apart. It'll make it easier, and rock back. See if you can do that, right? See if you can rock up, maybe pause, low belly's engaged, rock back, rock up, and back. Now, we're gonna rock up into right and left pistols, okay? So I'm gonna rock up back, I'm gonna rock up on my right foot and extend my left leg. And then I'm gonna rock back, right leg, and rock up, pistol on each side. Today, I'm putting my fingertips on the ground. That's just where I am, so use your fingertips, rock up and back. It's good for balance, all right? Rock back, rock up, nice, and rock back. All right, do that a few more times each side, okay? And then the next time that you rock up on your right foot with your left leg forward, I want you to come up into warrior 3 on the right leg. All right, so you rock up on the right foot and you take the left leg back. You can use your fingertips. Now, warrior 3, left leg is back. We're all on our right leg, your hands over our heart center. We'll all wait for everybody to get there. It might take a second, it's fine. Holding here. Inhaling and exhaling. All right, let's bring that left leg forward. We're gonna come to stand on the right leg. You're gonna put your right hand on your hip. You're gonna lasso your big toes with your left hand. If this is too much, just grab your left knee. You're balancing on the right leg. Left leg is up. Holding here, hand to foot pose. So some of you may ask, why all this one-foot stuff? Why all this pistol? Pistols and one-footed stuff is very strengthening, right? For your glutes, also for your hip flexors, right? The more you strengthen, it will, and it's a lot of core work, the greater it's going to help you with your inversions in your handstand. So doing this work actually helps you with your inversions. All right, right hand is on right hip, grabbing left toes. Take the left leg out to the left. Maybe your gaze goes out to the right. Holding here for 5, for 4. Use your chair if you need it. 3, 2, and 1. Left leg forward. Release, both hands on hips. Point the left toes, low belly's engaged. For 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to warrior 3. Hands over heart center. Back to warrior 3. Left leg back. Chest is down. For 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Point the left toes. Come back to crescent pose. Come back to crescent. Power up your legs. Back to crescent. Stretch out this hip flexor. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, bring your hands underneath the right leg. Grasp behind the right leg. Power up. Grasp behind, underneath, in the knee pit. Bring your left fingertips forward. Come to stand on the right leg, left leg up, but keep the connection between the right side of the body and the right leg. Holding here. All right, it's like a bent knee, standing split. Keep that connection. Put your hands on the ground, power up. Come up onto the ball of the right foot, stay here, or do 5 handstand hops with the bent knee. This time, you're kicking your right butt cheek with your right heel. Holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then slowly do your flow. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog, step back to down dog, whatever works for you. Let's all meet back in our downward facing dog. For 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, look forward, step or hop up through your hands, back into your boat pose, right? Navasana. We're back into boat. Holding here. Inhaling and exhaling for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lay on your back. Grab your knees. We're rocking again. Okay. So we're going to rock up onto our feet. Rock back. Rock both feet. Rock back. All right. Let's do a few pistols on each side. So let's rock up, left foot down, right leg up forward and back. Do it a few times each side. Left leg forward and back. All right. Now, the next time you rock up and your left foot is down and your right leg is forward, I want you to power up that left leg and come into warrior 3, left foot down, right leg back, warrior 3. Take your time. I'll wait here for you. Maybe you fell, hopefully not. Use your chair that's off to the side. Let's all make our way to warrior 3 on our left leg. Holding here. Inhaling and exhaling. Power up the left leg. Come to stand up. Take the right leg forward, left hand on hip. Grab your right toes with your right hand. All right. If you need to bend your knee, I have tight hamstrings typically, so my knee stays bent most of the time, and I'm perfectly in acceptance with that. It doesn't matter, right? I try to stay upright. My shoulders, hips, and legs are all stacked up. I power up this left leg, plug that right shoulder into the socket, holding here, in, hand to foot pose on our left leg. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, take the right leg out to the right. Maybe your gaze comes to the left. Holding here. For 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look forward. Bring that right leg forward. Release the right leg. Point the foot. Hands on the hips. For 5, for 4. Power up the left leg. 3, 2, and 1. Warrior 3 on the left leg. Hands over the heart. Warrior 3. Holding here in your warrior 3. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Point. Step back. Crescent pose. Stretch out what you just worked. Stretch it, right? Stretch it. We just worked the bejesus out of that right hip flexor. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Engage. Tuck, lengthen the tailbone. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Bring your arms underneath the left leg. Grab underneath that knee pit, right? Right behind that knee pit. And then keep your left arm underneath. Take your right fingertips forward and come to stand on that left leg. Bring the right leg up. Keep the connection between the left leg and the left body. As you take the right leg up, the one side spine, holding here. You can stay here or put both hands on the ground under your shoulders. Power up. Come to the ball of the left foot. All right? You're going to lift the right leg up if you want. You kick your left butt cheek with your left heel. Maybe you take 5 little hops. Maybe you hold, right? So one leg is extended, one knee is bent for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then go ahead, extend, flow, all meeting back in downward facing dog. Holding here in your downward facing dog. All right, we're in down dog. If you need a few breaths in child's pose, take a child's pose. Otherwise, hold in your downward facing dog. I just want everybody to catch their breaths. If you've been doing a lot of handstanding, I'm handstanding and talking, so it's a lot for me. Whew. Just inhale and exhale. All right. If you're in a child's pose, see if you can come back and meet us in a downward facing dog when you're ready. Downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale, exhale, look forward, step or hop up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Inhale your heart forward with the flat back. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees, drop your hips. Inhale into a chair pose. Exhale, stand. Hands over heart center and hands down by your side. All right. We're going to move into some twisting. Okay. So, starting from chair, continuing our one-legged thing. Okay. So you're going to bend your knees, drop your hips, inhale into a chair pose. You're going to bring your hands over your heart center and you're going to twist left elbow, right knee. So most of you are familiar. This is an advanced class, so you're fine with this, right? So your knees and feet will be together this time. I know we were doing them with hip width apart. Now it's all together, all right? Your knees are nice and even. You're twisting towards the right. All right, holding here. Low belly's engaged. Bring the weight into the right foot. Lift the left foot. Like a flamingo, look down. It helps with balance. Don't look sideways or up. So you're kicking your left butt cheek with your left heel. Start to extend that left leg straight back. All right, so remember when we did bent knee warrior 3? It's almost like a bent knee warrior 3 with a twist. Extending that left leg back, balancing on the right foot. Take a deep inhale, point the left foot, step the left foot back, twisted crescent, twisted crescent. All right. Go ahead and take the left hand to the inside of the right foot and take the right arm straight up towards the sky. Left hand down, right arm up. Left hand to the inside. All right. Power up your legs. Come up into a twist. Right hand back, left arm forward. All right, so you're coming up. Left arm forward, right arm back. Maybe you gaze back to the right hand. Let's reverse right hand to left leg, left arm up. Reverse twisted crescent. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Come back up. Left arm forward, right arm back. Bring the left hand to the inside of the right leg. Take the right hand, grab your toes. You're going to take Vashisthasana B. You're going to come to the outside of the left foot or the left knee. You're going to take your right leg up and back. If you can't do this, just take a 3-legged side plank, right? Either is fine. Holding here. This is 1 foot, right? For 5, Vashisthasana B. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flip your dog. Release the right foot. Put it behind the left. Flip your dog. Holding here. Inhaling and exhaling. All right. Flip back over. 3-legged dog. Take the right leg up and back. 3-legged dog. All the way to meet you here in your 3-legged dog. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Step the right foot in between your hands. Step it right in between your hands. Walk your fingertips forward. Find warrior 3 legs on the right foot. Left leg goes back. Right foot down, left leg back. Plant your left hand on the ground. Take your right arm up. revolved half moon. Left hand down, right arm up. Revolved half moon. Holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right hand comes down to meet the left. You can step hop or handstand back. Do your flow, skip your flow. I'm stepping back into my downward facing dog. I'm going to meet you all in downward facing dog. Take your time to get there. Maybe you're exhausted. I'm sweating. Woo! I'm sweating my butt off. All right. From your downward facing dog, take a deep inhale. Exhale, look forward. Step or hop up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Inhale your heart forward, look flat back. Exhale and fold. Move right to the other side. Bend your knees, drop your hips. Inhale into a chair pose. This time, bring your hands over your heart center. Right elbow, left knee. Everybody twist. Low belly's engaged. Right, finding that twist here. Holding here. All right, try to keep your knees even. Your feet and knees are together here, so not like earlier when they were apart. They're together. Find a twist. Twist it out. Look down. Bring the weight into the left foot. Lift the right heel to the right butt cheek. All right, flamingo. Looking down helps with the balance. Staying here in your flamingo. Extend the right leg back. So it's like bent knee warrior 3 with a twist. Holding here. Bent knee warrior 3 with a twist. Holding, straighten that right leg. Point those right toes. Come into your twist. Step that right foot back, right? Step the right foot back. Your right elbow is still on your left knee. All right, now take the right hand to the inside of the left foot, the left arm up to the sky. This is a gentle twist. Some people call it dragonfly. Holding here. Inhaling and exhaling. Power up those legs. Come up, left arm back, right arm forward. Holding here. 2 and 1. Reverse. Left hand to right leg. Right arm up. We're in a reverse twisted crescent here. Taking a deep inhale and exhale. All right, come back up. Put the right hand to the inside of the left leg. Lasso the left toes. All right, with the left hand, Vashisthasana B. Take that left leg up. All right, or 3-legged side plank. 3-legged, oh good Lord, something like that. 1-legged side plank. Holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the left foot, step it behind the right. Flip your dog. Enjoy the flip. Left foot behind right. Inhaling and exhaling. Take a deep inhale and exhale. All right, take the left arm up. Flip back over, 3-legged dog. Left leg up and back. 3-legged dog. Step the left foot between the hands. Low lunge. Walk your fingertips forward. All right. Find warrior 3 legs on the left leg, fingertips down. Right leg is back. Right pinky toes are flexed and pointing towards the ground. Plant your right hand on the ground. Take your left arm up. Revolved half moon. Hold in here. Your revolved half moon. For 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left hand comes down to meet the right. Hop back, handstand back, whatever you want. Do your flow, skip your flow. All meet back in downward facing dog. All meet back in downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to meet your feet at the back of the mat. Bring your heels in and your toes out. Maybe your feet are wider or off the mat, right and left. Let's come down into a Malasana squat at the back of the mat. Come here into a Malasana. All right, your chest is up. Your elbows are on the insides of your knees. Your low belly's engaged. I want you to rock back and forth. I want you to work your hips out a little bit. So really press your elbows in. All right, because we got a little bit more work and we're going to do our hips. Now, We did humble warrior at the beginning. That's a little bit of a hip stretch when you do this. I just want to make sure. All right, now press into your heels, engage your low belly. Bring your arms up if you can, but don't let your knees collapse in. Press your knees out, using the strength of your glutes, right? Use the glutes, press into your heels. Holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant your fingertips, straighten your legs, and parallel your feet and fold. All right. Everybody's at the back of the mat. Bring your feet back to hip width, walking back into downward facing dog. Okay. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, look forward. Step or hop up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Inhale your heart forward with the flat back. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees, drop your hips. Inhale into a chair pose. Exhale, stand. Hands over heart center, down by your side. We have one more flow before we cool down, all right? It's a 75-minute class. We're at less than 55 minutes, so we're still good, okay? So, we're gonna bring the weight. I'm not gonna mirror you. I'm gonna face you, but face the front of your mat. You're gonna bring the weight into the right foot. You're gonna lift your left knee. You're gonna cross the left ankle over the right and come down into your upward chair pose, right? So you have the physical chair. If you need it, use it, right? Let's squat. Let's squat as much as you can. I want this left glute to really work itself out. Lean in, holding here, use it. Use the physical chair if you need it, or blocks if you have them. Stretch that left glute out. Now, take your fingertips to the ground. All right, take your fingertips to the ground. Gonna move in the opposite direction. Plant your hands. You can stay here, or you have an option to take flying pigeon. You're gonna take your hands shoulder width apart, elbows in. You're gonna put your shin on the backs of your triceps. You're gonna take this left foot. You're gonna grab your right arm like there's no tomorrow, right? You're gonna lean forward. Maybe the right foot lifts up. Maybe it extends into flying pigeon. All right. Wherever you are, hold there. I'm going back to the front of my mat. All right, if you're in flying pigeon, come back all the way up into awkward chair. If you fell forward, come back into awkward chair. So we're all standing on our right foot, okay? We have our left ankle over our right knee. All right, I want you to take your right hand, grab the outside of your left foot. I want you to come to stand on the right leg, extend the left leg out, and take the left arm back, dancing Shiva. Okay, so right hand has left leg. If you need to bend and grab this knee, it's fine. Holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're moving into revolved half moon. You're gonna take that left leg back. You're gonna swing your left hand down. You're gonna take your right arm up. Revolved half moon. Take a deep inhale and exhale. All right, take the right hand down to meet the left. You're in standing splits on the right leg. Take your left leg and cross it over the right. So you're in a cross-legged forward fold. Left leg is over the right, cross-legged forward fold. This is what it looks like. It'll feel good. Enjoy it, all right? Walk your fingertips over to the left, stretching out that right hip and hip flexor. All right, your left foot is crossed over your right. You're folding forward. Maybe your fingertips are over to the left. All right, take a deep inhale. Exhale, walk your fingertips back forward. All right, you have 2 options here. Your ankles are crossed. You're gonna put your arms on the ground, cross your ankles, see if you can come into a crossed ankle crow pose, right? Maybe that's something you'll flex those feet, bind those feet, right? Come up into a cross ankle crow pose and come down. Try it a couple of times, or some of you might be able to power up your arms and see if you can come into a cross ankle handstand, right? It's a lot. Some of you might be able to do it. Keeping those legs crossed, maybe up into a full handstand. Then when you're ready, do a flow, skip a flow. Let's all meet back in downward facing dog. You're in the home stretch here. We're in the home stretch. Downward facing dog. Holding here. All right, take a deep inhale. Exhale, look forward, step or hop up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Inhale your heart forward with a flat back. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees, drop your hips. Inhale into a chair pose. We're going right into the other side. Bring the weight into the left foot. Cross the right ankle over the left. Awkward chair pose. And maybe this is where you are and you just stay here and you're like, I'm exhausted. I'm sweating. I don't want to do anymore. You don't have to. If you have a chair, you can go sit in your chair if you want and just cross it over. I want this right glute to stretch out. So do what you need to do. Squatting on that left, flexing this right foot, holding here, letting this right glute stretch out. Maybe your fingertips come down. Let that right glute work itself out. If you want to take a flying pigeon, you're going to plant your hands under your shoulders. You're going to bring your elbows in. You're going to put your shin up as high up on your triceps or armpits. You take this right foot, grasp the outside of the left tricep, right? Like Barbie doll toes. Lean forward. Maybe the left leg extends out. Holding in your flying pigeon. For 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back into your awkward chair. Everybody back into awkward chair. Take your left hand on the outside of the right foot or the knee. You're going to come stand on the left leg. You're going to extend the right leg out. You're going to take the right arm back. The left hand is grabbing the right foot or the right knee. Holding here for 5, for 4, dancing Shiva, 3, 2, and 1. Release, revolved half moon. Your right leg swings back. Your right arm swings down. Your left arm swings up. All right? Revolved half moon, holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left hand comes down to meet the right. Cross the right ankle over the left and find a cross-legged forward fold and be grateful that you're here and not doing anything hard. Maybe walk your fingertips over to the right, really stretching out the outside of that left hip and hip flexor. Power up that left leg. Walking those fingertips over. It should feel good. Holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk your fingertips back forward. This is it. Plant your hands. Knees on the outsides of the triceps. Ankles crossed. Maybe come up into a crow pose with crossed ankles. Flex those feet. Bring them together. Try it a few times. Some of you advanced handstanders, bring your palms down, cross your ankles. Maybe you come up into a cross-ankled handstand, right? Maybe slowly into the cross-ankled handstand. And then when you're ready, downward facing dog, mandatory child's pose. Mandatory child's pose. Walk your fingertips forward. Huge deep child's pose, hips back, shoulder blades down the back. Enjoy your child's pose. Please don't bring your arms down by your hips. Please keep your arms in front of you. We still have back bending to do. So please keep your hands forward. All right. Send your hips back. Lengthen the spine. All right, lengthen. Lengthen, it should feel good. Maybe you walk your fingertips over to the right and to the left, right? Finding something that feels really good. Okay. All right, slowly come up onto your hands and knees. If you want, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. We're making our way onto our backs. So however you want to get there, right? You can walk. Some of you are going to look forward. You're going to hop up. You're going to cross your ankles. All right. We're going to do 3 back bends. The first back bend is going to be a regular traditional back bend. The second 2 back bends, we're going to have leg lifts. Now, you can do bridge or wheel. And if you're tired and don't want to do anything, don't. Just lay here on your back and think, I'm pretending in my mind to do a back bend, and that's fine, right? If you're like, I'm pooped, if you're ready for a Shavasana, you can take your Shavasana. It's fine, whatever you feel like doing. Otherwise, let's prep ourselves for bridge or wheel. Because this is an advanced class, I'm going to do wheel. I'm going to cue wheel, but most of you taking this no bridge wheel, whatever you want. All right, so knees, ankles, toes align, arms overhead. Flex your hands behind your shoulders. Keep your feet parallel. Exhale everything out. Inhale in and press up into a wheel pose, all right? Or your bridge. Keep your pumpkins soft. Press in to the feet. Send your chest to the back of the room or through the gateway of your arms, all right? Hold it here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Chin to chest, come down. Windshield wiper your knees. All right, that's back bend number 1. We have 2. Coming, bridge or wheel. Plant your feet, reverse your hands, exhale everything out, press into your hands, take a deep inhale, come up. All right, this time, step the left foot to the center of the mat. If you can, in bridge or wheel. Take the right leg straight up towards the sky. Point the toe if you can. Drop your head for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right leg comes down, chin to chest. Come down. Windshield wiper your knees. Good job. Last one. Plant your feet. Take your hands, reverse them. Exhale everything out. Take a deep inhale. Press and lift everything up. Wheel or bridge. Plant the right foot in the center of the mat. Take the left leg up. Point it if you can. Drop your head for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that left foot down, chin to chest. Slowly come down. Windshield wiper your knees. Good job. Don't bring your knees into your chest. Please don't bring your knees into your chest. Just windshield wiper your knees. Doing forward folds immediately after deep back bends can enter, so it's really good to just give yourself like 15 to 30 seconds before you do anything else after a nice deep back bend. Staying safe. All right. Let's go ahead. Take both of our feet straight up towards the sky. Flex your feet. All right. We're just going to do a little bit of core work to counteract that back bend. You're going to bring your hands up towards your feet. All right. Your feet are up and flexed. All right. You're going to take a deep inhale. Exhale, reach up to touch your toes. Inhale down. Exhale, touch your toes. Engage your low belly. Inhale down. Exhale, touch. For 3, inhale down, exhale, touch. For 4, inhale down, exhale, touch. For 5, inhale down, exhale up. 6, inhale down, exhale up. 7, inhale down, up. 8, 9, up, 10, and release. Bring your knees to your chest. That's enough. I just wanted to give us enough to counteract those back bends. Just give yourself a little bit of a break. All right, let's make our way up to a seat. Let's make our way up to a seat. Straighten out your legs. All right, let's go ahead. Bring our right knee in. Our feet are, our foot and ankle is about, our foot and thigh is a little bit apart, a fist or two. Let's take a twist. Take your right hand behind you. Take your left arm up and over the right and twist, looking back over the right. Vinyasa. See, if you feel like you want to bind, you can. I don't feel like it. I'm just going to twist here. Low belly's engaged. Point your sits bones. Gaze is over the right shoulder. Holding here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Come forward. Let's switch sides. Extend the right leg. Bring the left knee in. All right, you have a few fists width between the foot and the right leg. Plant your left hand behind you. Take your right arm up and over. Gaze over the left shoulder. Vinyasa. See, finding that twist. Holding here for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Look forward and release. All right, we're going to do Gomukhasana, seated cow face pose, okay? So it's different for different people, all right? So take towards the right hip, and then take your right leg over the left. And so you want your knees to be stacked if you can, and you should feel this in the right glute. Now, I want both of your butt cheeks to be on the ground. If your butt cheeks don't go on the ground, go ahead and take this bottom leg, right, if it's your left, and just straighten it out, all right? That's fine. You should still feel it. But if you can, tuck them both under, right? Plant both sits bones on the ground and really feel that glute stretch. All right. Now, you can take your right arm up and over, your left arm behind you. Maybe you grasp behind your back. Sometimes I can do it, sometimes I can't. I tend to have tight shoulders, right? So everybody's different. If you have a belt, fine. If you don't even worry about it. All right, take a deep inhale. Exhale, fold forward over that right leg. My shoulders, I'm not doing it. I'm going to release my mind, by the way. That's optional for you, whatever you want to do. Fold forward. I really want you to feel the glute stretch and the right hip. And if for some reason this isn't working for you and your knees are bothering you, do a pigeon pose or do a pigeon on your back, right? I just want to find a good glute stretch here. So take your variation. Whatever variation works for you. Okay, and then take a deep inhale. Exhale, release your arms if you have the bind. Slowly make your way up. Unwind your legs, maybe straighten them out just for a second, wiggle them out, right? Whatever you need to do, and then we're gonna switch sides, all right? So if you did your left leg under first, which I did, take your right leg under, and then take your left over the right. So do whatever you did on the other side. If you can, try to match it, all right? So if you can't get both of your sits bones on the ground, straighten it knees, okay? And then take your left arm up and over if you want, right arm under. Hold on, my internet. Left arm up and over, right arm under. Maybe you bind behind your head, right? Your back. Maybe you have a belt. Maybe you release. Then take a deep inhale, whatever variation you have. Exhale and fold forward over those legs. Just let those glutes stretch out. Just let them release. Holding here. Really want the glute, which is the big muscle underneath your butt cheek on that top leg. I really want that glute to really release and relax. And then take a deep inhale, exhale. Make your way back up, release your arms, whatever you need. Release your legs, shake them out. All right. Extend your legs out, walk your fingertips back. Slowly make your way down. All right, into your Shavasana. So if you have anything else that you need to do, right, if you need to find a happy baby pose, right, or a gentle inversion, if you want to find a waterfall or a shoulder stand, you can. If you take a shoulder stand, please find a fish pose after your shoulder stand, just to counteract the chakras, right, the throat and others. So just take care. But if you're ready and you're worn out, I'm gonna let everybody just lay down in your Shavasana. I'll bring you out in a few minutes. You've worked really, really hard. You've earned it. You deserve it. Shavasana.
All right, start to bring some awareness back to your body, your fingers and your toes. Maybe begin to stretch your arms out overhead, your feet towards the front of your mat. Nice big stretch, stretch, stretch. And then bring your knees into your chest. Give them a bit of a squeeze. And then slowly make your way up into a comfortable, safe seated position, facing all of us together at the front. And we'll end our practice together with 3 deep cleansing breaths. Let's inhale in and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. One more inhale and exhale. As we work and strive to find balance on our mat, may we also take that out into the world to strive to find balance in our lives with all that's going on. The light, the love, the joy, the peace and happiness in me salutes the light, the love, the joy, the peace and happiness in all of you. Thank you for coming and sharing your practice with me today. Namaste.